why, why are we going again? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
How do you even be rocking with Buddy? The pictures I seen, I'm like, damn, he got lucky. Take it from him and not leave him with nothing. She wanna go viral.
Hi YouTube, welcome to my Chanel channel. And if you are new here, my name is Asia. So I am going to be telling you story time with my cheating ex, Bubble Bass. And no, it's not the cheating story again. This is, well, kind of. But this story time is going to be about how he did me wrong at prom. Even though prom season is probably coming up, or it probably have been, because I seen a lot of prom pictures. And yeah, if some of you guys live in a different state and you already had prom, so it's not gonna be super long, but just bear with me. So just grab your tea, your snacks, your alcohol, your dinner, whatever it is, but you just watch this. Like I said, like on my other story time, how me and Bubble Bass met at the Christian school, and then later on first he went to another high school, and then I went to that same school also. I'm not gonna talk about the first time that we went to prom, but it's gonna be the second time we went to prom. Even though the first time we went, it was good, but this this second time, it sucked completely, and I hated him for that. I think in this high school, it was like my sophomore or junior. I think sophomore. I can't remember, but yeah. So, at school, it was lunchtime, and also this was before the It was, we call it the spring formal. So we had prom in the springtime. So before the spring formal, um, in the lunch so in the lunchroom, I asked Bubble Bass, was he going to be wearing at the prom? And I think he said he don't know yet, a suit. I don't know, because he really don't. Let me tell you this. Bubble Bass does not know what he wants. Like, dude, you have a brain, make up your mind. You gonna do this or what? But yeah. And so I told him the color I'm going to be wearing to the prom, because, and also me and him was dating that time, even though we was on and off, but we was still dating then. And we had a fight before the spring formal. I can't remember who we was fighting, but I think because he was I caught him talking to a few girls, and then he had girls on his phone. So I think that's why we fought about that. And then my dumbass forgave him, of course. And so I asked Bubba Bass, are we going together to prom? And he was like, yeah, I guess. I'm like, what the hell you mean you guess? Is it a yes or a no question? Are we going together, yes or no? I think a day after I asked him, the fuck? So a day after I asked him that question. I can't remember what day it was, but it was me, my mom, and I think my sister tagged along. I can't remember. The three of us, we went to the gym. I had to get my shape in before prom. So then after my workout, I went to the massage chairs. I do miss the massage chairs. They was, oh my god, the life. I got a text from Bubba Bass saying that he's not going to prom with me. In a text, he said, I'm not going to prom with you. I'm like, what do you mean you're not going to prom with me? And then he said, I'm taking somebody else to prom. And the way my mouth dropped, and then I was like, Mom, can you? I don't remember what I said, but I was like, look what he said to me. I showed my mom the text, and he was like, Oh, girl, F him. And so then after that, I ran to the bathroom. I called him and I yelled at him on the phone. And I was like, what the hell you mean? I was like, what do you mean you're not going to prom with me? I thought we was going to prom together. Like, we are boyfriend and girlfriend. We're supposed to go together. And then this dumb ass said to me was, we already went to prom together. Why are we going again? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then my mom came to follow me to the bathroom and said, girl, stop embarrassing yourself. Get off that phone and don't worry about him. Just focus on, like, I think she said focus on, I can't remember what she said, but she just said, don't worry about him. You can go to prom by yourself. You don't need no man to go to the prom. I just can't, I don't even though at the same time, I was literally hurt of what he just said, because, listen here, that was real trifling. Like, I never heard a guy who is dating a girl and said to her was, we are not going, we're not going to prom together. I'm going with somebody else. That is real trifling as fuck, and I hope you go to hell for that, because that is real dumb. Like, why want to be with that person and don't want to go to prom with them? Like, of course you went to a prom with that person before, but at the same time, that doesn't matter. Y'all are boyfriend and girlfriend. Boyfriend and girlfriend stick together. They go together. Like, why on earth would you want to go with somebody else who is not your girlfriend? See, that's why there is some cheating behavior, and that is some sassy move. Because back then, he did not love me at all. And I was dumbfounded to see that. I thought he loved me, but he did not. After me yelling on the phone with him, I didn't want to talk to him or speak to him that night. Like, I was just so freaking done. I was real hurt. I can't believe he did this to me. Like, I have no guy to go to prom with. And also, these guys in my school, oh, listen here. They never asked me to go to prom with them. Especially one dude, but we don't talk about the next. We ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about this trauma, this prom trauma. Okay, so the day of the spring formal, and also I went with my two friends. One is X, and the other one we're gonna call Bubbles. Back then in school, we used to call each other the Powerpuff Girls group, because I'm Blossom, because I'm the leader. X is Buttercup, because, you know, Buttercup don't give no fucks. So, and Bubbles is Bubbles, because, you know, she's like real sweet. She's like innocent, like that. Because Bubbles in school, she was young. I mean, she was young and innocent, but now I don't know about innocent, but I mean, she's a little bit innocent, but I haven't talked to Bubbles in like so long. The last time I talked to her was last year after my cousin's funeral. So that was about it. I mean, I had a good chat with her. I really love having a conversation and seeing how she's doing. Like, I really love that for her, and she's really doing good. Just, like, you know, update, kind of. And so I had on a burgundy, no, it's like a berry, it's like a berry type color, maroon. It's like a berry maroon dress. I don't even want to show it, but I'll probably have it up somewhere. And then X had on the blue dress, and Bubbles had the like white, I can't remember, I think she had on a white sparkly dress. I can't remember. I think it was a white. I think so. Yeah, we looking good, and all of us was like taking a picture. We all look so cute together until Bubba Bass and his date came. Oh yeah, we gonna call this girl JoJo. So me and JoJo and Bubba Bass has went to the Christian school way before our high school. All of us met JoJo when she came to the Christian school. And also her sister, too. Oh, yeah, about that. Bubba Bass had a crush on the sister, too. Yeah, he had a crush on everybody and he's a hoe for that. So after my photo shoot with me and my two friends, I saw Bubba Bass and JoJo came out the car, and then I'm like, oh wow. Okay, remind y'all, I was jealous because why is my boyfriend going out with another girl? That right there was really disrespectful to me, and I was literally hurt about it. No, I forgot to tell y'all. The first time me and Bo Bass went to prom, he didn't compliment me. He didn't. I'm telling y'all, every time I had to remind him he didn't compliment me. He do that. Only if I tell him that he didn't do that. Because you as a man, or so I say, well, he's a boy, but you as a dude who has a brain, you don't even freaking think to how you say it. So when everybody has to go inside the building, it was like in this building, it was like a restaurant. The restaurant was like down there, and the ballroom, thing was up there. So when me, X, and Bubble Bass, I'm sorry, fuck. Okay, when me, X, and Bubbles took our seat in like the back way where like the other door is at, we had to like wait till we get our food. You know, we had to sit down and just wait. We had to wait till like everybody comes in, and then we had to get our food. I mean, the food was okay at prom. It just could have been better. I'm just saying, y'all could have added some season to it. If you ain't black, listen. If you ain't black and if you don't know how to season the food, you need your black card revoked. Dead ass. And then while we were sitting at the table, Boba Bass and JoJo was holding hands while they was coming in the room. I'm like, oh wow, they holding hands now? Huh. Wow, cool. And X was like, forget that fat ass. We got Ethan and Grayson. Ethan and Grayson are YouTubers. If some of you guys don't know, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Me and X like those two. They're twins, by the way. The YouTubers. We haven't pretend like we was in the prom with them, because me and X, we had no date to come to us. Like, no guy in school never asked us out to the prom. The only thing they asked was the girls at the prom, and me and X, we were the only two plus size girls in the school, and no guy in school gives a fuck about us. Yeah, back then, I don't think nobody in school like plus size, like big girls. They really don't. But it's okay, because today they look like they look like they downgraded themselves. So we ain't gonna talk about that. So after we ate them unseasoned food, all of us just like had to let our food digest, and then the principal played some music, and then everybody went up and danced. Me, X, and Bubbles, we just sitting down, just not dancing at all. We were just taking selfies of ourselves and taking pictures with each other. That's what we're doing. And then watch people dance like a fool of themselves. And then moments later, I got a text from Bubba Bass. Like, we was 10 feet away from our table. Like, me and my friends, we was in the back, and Bubba Bass was like by the entrance. I think he was like by the entrance with JoJo. So in the text, he said, "Are you mad at me?" I'm like, the fuck this nigga talk about? Of course I'm mad at you. I can't remember what I said in that text, but I think I didn't want to respond, or I might have said yeah, or kind of. I like I said, I don't remember. And then he was like, "I'm sorry, it won't happen again." I'm like, boy, bye. You will do that shit again. Like I said, if a guy ever says, "I'm sorry, I won't do it again, I promise you I'll be a better person," 95, 95% of chance that he will do it again. So just watch out. Like after we was done texting, I didn't like have fun at the prom at all. And also, I didn't even want to go to the prom because I literally told my teacher that I'm not going to prom. And then she was like, what? This was like before we was getting ready for spring formal. And she was like, why did I go? You need to go. You and X dress the best. I mean, it's true, we do dress the best, but also we didn't win either. Well, I'll tell you that in a minute. But my teacher made me go. Even X said she didn't want to go neither, so she had to go. She had no. I think that was her. I think that was her first time. Yeah, I think that was her first time going. I think I don't remember, but yeah, that was her first time going. Well, the other time she didn't want to go. And also, my teacher made me and X dance, even though we did not want to dance at all. Oh yeah, and also, we was wearing heels, but I had the tall heels. The tall heels. It wasn't that tall. It was like this height right here. It was like 5 inch, I think. I think it was 4 inch or 5 inch. I can't. Shoot, I haven't worn those shoes in so long. I can't remember which height it was, but yeah, I wore heels. X wore like the flats, and I think Bubbles wore the 1 inch heel. After the minutes of me standing in them shoes in my high heel shoes, my feet was hurting as hell. Like I didn't want to stand up. I just want to sit down. I want to take my shoes off, but I think I did buy extra shoes because if you're going to prom and if you have on high heels, make sure to bring some flats with you or some sandals because your feet will definitely be hurting. So minutes later, after everybody was dancing crazy, it was a slow dance song, which I freaking hate. Me and X, the three of us, have we did not have a partner to dance with us, so all of us just sit down and just look at people. And then right when we sat down, Bubba Bass and JoJo got up. Oh yeah, and also when he first got up the chair, he grabbed her hand to get up out the chair. He never done that to me, and I'm just sitting in my chair like I don't care. Cause at the same time, I didn't really care. I mean, only of course I was hurt at the same time, but at the same time, I really don't care. Because if you're going to treat me like that, oh well, you can be with her. Cause I'm done with you. I'm done with you. And also, I was literally this close, was about to break up with Bubba Bass after that night, after what he just did. After the slow dance, everybody went back to dancing wild. And then the thing I saw was JoJo was dancing on another girl. One girl that I go to school with. And then I was like, dang, she didn't want to dance with him. And by the way, JoJo was bisexual. Back then I didn't know, but then later on, Bubba Bass told me she was bisexual. So that's why she was dancing on another girl at the prom that we also go to school with. Also, that girl also has a boyfriend too. But at the same time, I really don't care. Not my business. She can do whatever she want. But for Bo Bass, he is not dancing with me. Oh, yeah, and also, he tried to dance with me. I'm like, no, I'm not dancing with you. And he goes, can we please talk? No, I'm not talking to you neither. So get the fuck out my face. After all that dancing wild crap, all of us went home. Bo Bass tried to call me. I didn't want to answer. And then he tried to call me again. And I was like, what the hell do you want? And then he was like, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have brought JoJo to the prom. I should have brought you instead. And plus, she barely talks to me. Like I give a damn. So can you please give me another chance? I'm sorry, I won't let this happen again. You're my only one true love. JoJo's not the one that I love. She's bisexual, you know that, right? I'm like, okay. So I was like, that's like a long time to give till we gain my trust. He was like, alright then, I will regain your trust. Can you please just give me another chance? My dumb ass said, fine, whatever, okay. I only, on, by the way, I only said that because, okay, I only said that so he will shut the F up. Because I don't want to hear his mouth begging, begging and want me back. Like, that crap is like so, that's a turn off, for real. And also, to think of that, I think he was jealous of me that I went to the prom with somebody else. Well, so okay, I'm not gonna talk more about it, but I'm gonna say that in the next story time. This was like way before me, when me and him was on and off. Like me and him took a break. I went to the prom with somebody else. It was my crush, but like I said, I'm gonna say more in the next. I'm gonna say more in the next video, but he probably did that because he was jealous, even though me and him wasn't together that time. But even though Bo Bass is really really petty for that, so but yeah, so that was my prom, my prom tragic trauma, and I'm really glad you guys listened to. I'm really glad you guys listened to the story and to see what an actual terrible boyfriend, well, ex-boyfriend that Bubble Bass was. Also, if you have a boyfriend who did that same crap like Bubble Bass did, break up with him immediately because that's like real trifling and real dumb as fuck. And don't ever let dumbass man do that petty crap to you, because that right there is like real amateur and real dumb. But so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Give me a like and subscribe. Okay, give me a like and subscribe. I will see you guys in another video. Bye.